Welcome back, everyone. It's day 10 of Ramadan, can you believe it? We're already a third of the way through. Feels like just yesterday we were stressing about our sleep schedules and making sure we had enough dates to last the month. But look at us now, 10 days in, crushing our fasting game, feeling that spiritual high five from the Almighty. But here's the thing about Ramadan, it's not just about abstaining from food and drink, it's about so much more. Today marks the completion of the first Ashra, the 10 days of mercy. 10 days of seeking forgiveness, 10 days of showing compassion, 10 days of becoming better versions of ourselves. We've been reflecting, praying, and working on our self-discipline. But the journey doesn't stop here. Over the next few minutes, we're diving deep into the significance of day 10, exploring the spiritual and physical changes we experience, and understanding how this day sets the tone for the rest of the month. Get ready for some serious Ramadan real talk, people. So, the first 10 days, the Ashra of Mercy, are officially in the books, but what does that actually mean? Did we all achieve peak mercy levels? Are we walking around radiating compassion like some kind of spiritual superheroes? Look, I'm not saying we're all suddenly saints, believe me, I'm as flawed as they come. But we've spent the last 10 days actively seeking Allah's mercy, trying to embody it in our actions, and that's huge. It's like we've been through a spiritual boot camp, training our minds and bodies to resist temptation, to be more mindful of our blessings, and to extend that same grace to others. And let's be real, that's no easy feat. We live in a world that constantly pushes us towards selfishness, towards instant gratification, towards forgetting the bigger picture. But Ramadan, my friends, is that much-needed reset button. It's a chance to hit pause on the autopilot of life and reconnect with our purpose. Now, day 10 is the perfect time for a little self-assessment. How's that Ramadan game plan coming along? Are we smashing those spiritual goals or struggling to keep up with the Taraweeh prayers? Look, no judgment here, we've all been there. But the beauty of Ramadan is that it's not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about recognizing our weaknesses, asking for forgiveness, and striving to do better each day. Maybe we slipped up on a fast, maybe our patience wore thin, maybe our intentions weren't always pure. It's okay, we're human. The important thing is that we acknowledge our shortcomings and keep moving forward. Okay, so we've conquered the first Ashra, the days of mercy. But get this, the next 10 days are all about seeking forgiveness. That's right, folks, it's time for Operation Forgiveness activated. And we're not just talking about asking forgiveness from that friend we accidentally ghosted, or that family member we may have offended. This is about confronting our deepest regrets, those mistakes we've been carrying around for years. The ones we try to bury deep down, but keep resurfacing like a bad case of spiritual heartburn. It's time to lay it all out before the Almighty and ask for a clean slate. Let's talk about the physical benefits of fasting for a second, because by day 10, our bodies are like, okay, I see what you're doing here. We're not just talking about shedding a few pounds, though, hey, who's complaining? Our digestion is smoother than a Drake verse, our metabolism is fired up like it's running on all cylinders, and our minds, sharper than ever, folks. Fasting isn't just about depriving ourselves, it's about giving our bodies a chance to reset and recharge. It's like hitting the spiritual and physical refresh button at the same time. And that clarity, that feeling of being lighter and more energized, that's the real Ramadan glow-up. Alright folks, real talk. It's easy to come in hot at the beginning of Ramadan, all gung-ho with our spiritual goals. But by day 10, that initial enthusiasm might start to dwindle. We get comfortable, routines set in, and suddenly we're like, wait, there's still how many days left? But here's the thing, Ramadan is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistency, about maintaining that spiritual momentum even when things get tough. Think of it like training for a big game. You wouldn't just go all out for the first 10 days and then chill on the sidelines, right? Same goes for Ramadan. We've got to keep pushing ourselves, keep striving for excellence, and keep that end goal in sight. Now there's a particular dua, a prayer, that takes on a whole new meaning on day 10. Rabbiu Ghafir, Warham wa anta Khairur Rahimina, my Lord, forgive and have mercy, for you are the best of the merciful. Quran 23, 118. Simple, powerful, straight to the point. It's a reminder that no matter what we've done, no matter how far we've strayed, Allah's mercy is always there, waiting for us to turn back to Him. It's a reminder that we're not defined by our mistakes, but by our willingness to seek forgiveness and make amends. One of the most beautiful aspects of Ramadan is the emphasis on generosity. And no, I'm not just talking about dropping a few dollars in the donation box, though every little bit helps. I'm talking about that deep-rooted generosity of spirit, that willingness to share our blessings with others, to go the extra mile for those in need. It's about remembering that our wealth, our time, our talents, they're all gifts from the Almighty, and it's our duty to use them to make a positive impact on the world. Here's the thing about fasting, it's not just about the food, right? It's about cleansing our hearts and minds from all the negativity that weighs us down. By day 10, we might start noticing a shift within ourselves. Maybe we're less reactive, more patient, more in tune with our emotions. That's the inner peace project slowly but surely coming together, folks. It's a work in progress for sure, but every act of kindness, every prayer, every moment of self-reflection brings us one step closer to that inner sanctuary. As we move through the second Ashra, the days of forgiveness, there's a sense of anticipation building up. Why? Because the last 10 nights of Ramadan are just around the corner, and with them comes the most blessed night of the year, Lailat-ul-Qadr, the night of power. It's said that this one night is better than 1,000 months of worship, a night when destinies are written and prayers are answered. So yeah, we've got a lot to look forward to. Listen, I get it, sometimes it feels like Ramadan is flying by. One minute you're breaking your fast with dates and milk, the next you're knee-deep in Eid prep. But here's the thing, it's not about the number of days, it's about what we do with those days. It's about recognizing the small victories, the moments of growth, the times we chose faith over fear, patience over anger, kindness over indifference. Maybe we finally mastered that difficult prayer, maybe we extended a helping hand to someone in need, maybe we simply managed to hold our tongue in a moment of frustration. Those are all wins worth celebrating. So here we are, day 10, another milestone in our Ramadan journey. We've laughed, we've cried, we've probably had one too many samosas at iftar, but most importantly, we've grown. Keep seeking that mercy, keep striving for forgiveness, and keep spreading that Ramadan love wherever you go. Remember, this journey isn't just about us, it's about becoming better versions of ourselves for the sake of our families, our communities, and for the betterment of humanity. May day 10 of Ramadan bring mercy, peace, and blessings to you and your loved ones. Let's make the rest of this month even more meaningful than the last. Until next time, peace out.